And whether you know it or not, especially if you're a musician or an artist, your creativity is not really yours as a person, but it comes from that mysterious place. I've been researching human consciousness and the cause of human suffering for many years now. I found that all religions and philosophies point towards one state of mind that leads you to purity of experience and heavenly bliss. There you feel high and ecstatic without having any drugs, and that's what I mean by meditation. It's not necessarily about the common meditation practice, but it's more about your inner vision and clarity that you can attain without sitting in the lotus posture. That's how I thought about different methods and routes to achieve such state. And it seems this is how it should be, because in every new generation, we need new methods to keep up with the contemporary mind and its challenges. As you can see, new generations tend to run from old traditions. Young people tend to follow their individuality, which is the right thing until one drifts away. To explain more about the target goal here, from my experience throughout the years, I found that there are 3 stages or qualities that we humans can tap into. Starting from the mind, here I'm referring to the condensed bundle of thoughts and the analytical thinking, or you could say the left side of the brain. Secondly, we have the heart, or the aesthetic and artistic mind, which belongs to the right hemisphere of the brain. The third quality is the unity of both, or transcending both. And that's my target here. That's the state where you can tap into the source of creativity and creation. And whether you know it or not, especially if you're a musician or an artist, your creativity is not really yours as a person, but it comes from that mysterious place. We tend to say heart, but it's even deeper than that, as I just mentioned a minute ago. And I'm certain that if you have created or composed something that you are proud of and you feel it's unique, then you'll know what I'm talking about. You may be proud of your work and naturally take credit and praise for it, which is totally right. Otherwise, people will think you're crazy if you kept saying, "It's not me, it's from God, from the beyond, from nirvana, from enlightenment, from that source of creation." My point is, it's really good to be aware of that, especially if you're an artist, because then you don't take yourself too seriously and try to squeeze out ideas and force yourself to do something that is not the product of your thought process, but something way deeper than that. Therefore, the guitar or music overall can be the gateway to achieve that higher state of consciousness, because it uplifts the heart, and that is the bridge between the mind and pure consciousness. When making or playing music, you are functioning from the heart, so it's just one step closer and you will dissolve into higher consciousness. So your love for your instrument and music can have a huge impact on you in a way that you couldn't imagine, beyond fame and fortune. And at the same time, it will help you function at your best in your artistic work, which can technically lead you to fame and fortune, but as a means, not as an end. In short, playing an instrument can be one of the best methods to open up yourself to your greatest potential, which is normally dormant unless one works for its awakening. In return, it would help bring more creativity and authenticity into your work. The common thing in most people, they view music as an outlet to release their anger, grief, or any other negative feeling, which is something good but not the best one can do, because in such a state one is not functioning at their best. and their creativity becomes arbitrary unless one attempts to grow into a more conscious and inclusive version of oneself. The instrument becomes more than an outlet, but an authentic expression of oneself. That's why I actually resumed posting on this channel. I realized many aspects of the human consciousness, and because I love music and guitar, I wanted to share my perspective that might help many to become the best they can be. I will post more about this and how we can benefit from music and musical instruments to grow and become more in tune with ourselves and the cosmos, breaking out from the boundaries of society and the limitations of financial endeavors. We only live once. It doesn't make sense to waste time and energy on the mundane and the trivial. Let's grow together and show the world a different version of musicianship.